What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, we're at Trader Joe's.
Yeah. What did you get? What did you want?
I like apples in slices.
Yeah, we're gonna slice that up.
Yep. And then we need to find Dusty.
Dusty?
Dusty's hiding here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you gotta keep looking. There's Mommy pondering the world about blueberries.
Yep.
She's only got one. That won't do. What else do we got here?
We got oranges.
Yeah.
Lettuce. Apple.
Pineapple.
Pineapples.
Asparagus.
Broccoli. Lettuce.
Yeah.
Oranges.
I know.
And apple.
And apples.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the weekly vlogs. It feels like it's been so long. It really does. I actually just got home a little bit ago from the gym, and I actually went a little later. This month we're actually changing some stuff up, and we're like doing this whole different like workout thing where you do it for a month, and then you go back to like maintenance mode. I don't even know yet, so I'll explain as we go, but I'm still kind of figuring it all out, but my schedule is just so off. But I wanted to show you guys real quick. And I'm in the middle of filming what I eat in a day, which I have not done in a while too. So yeah, anyway. But I actually got home to getting my hydro flask. I finally bit the bullet and I ordered one. Why are these so expensive? But why am I obsessed with it too? Like, I already love it. This thing is pretty cool. I got it on Amazon. I think sometimes you can find deals for like at different stores that do carry them, but I was having a heck of a time finding local places for like buy one, get one half off and stuff. But these are so hard to find like on sale overall. But this was $47. Like what? But I'm gonna use it every day, and it's just gonna be a better way to get even more water in. You guys know I have that huge like gallon jug. I do still use it and I do like it, but I hate drinking out of it because it's too big. It's just too much. Now they have one that's like, I think a little less than or a little more than half the size of this, but basically half the size for like $32. But I went ahead and got the big one, and it does have like the straw. I'll link it below because I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of love it. Just to make sure I get my liquids. Obviously I'll take it to the gym with me and stuff. It will get used, but why is it so much? And then I had mentioned to you guys on my last haul that I went ahead and ordered some more Nugo Slim Bars off of Amazon too, because they were the same prices at Sprouts. But right now, I guess Sprouts has a sale for where these are $1 a piece right now. So I need to go in the next couple days and stock up even more, because why not? It's a great deal. Usually these are about $1.50 a piece, and for $1, that's pretty good. Then what I also ordered on Amazon, let me show you. I ordered this for my mom. She said a coworker of hers like mentioned it and loves it and wanted, she wanted the hydro flask of the thermos for like soups. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know they even made one. So got that for her. This is the bigger 18-ounce one too. It looked pretty standard though. But yeah, there's even a smaller one too. But these ain't cheap either. It's crazy. Sorry, my phone just rang and turned this whole thing off. But got that for her too. And then I think that is it. I am expecting an order from Thrive Market, I think tomorrow or the next day, maybe the next day. I'm gonna kind of switch back up too from my protein powders from the Orgain one, back to the Garden of Life Sport Edition like one, because you get a little more protein in it and a lot more of like the BCAAs and amino acids in it too, which is really good for like muscle growth and recovery. So I'm gonna switch up again. I'm in this whole phase right now, guys, of like changing things up, and it's a bit overwhelming because I was set in my ways, and but I'm actually like looking forward to it too, but I'm just trying to figure it all out. Anyway, I'll link Thrive below. I do have like a promo link if it's like your first time using it, where you get like 25% off, free shipping, and 30-day free trial, which is really cool. And I also got some post-workout like stuff too. So that was a, fun bill, but hopefully that'll last a while, and we'll see if it makes like a difference and stuff, because I'm going a lot. I don't want to say that I'm going to the gym like 2 to 3 hours a day, because that's probably not entirely true, but close. I went today though, and I just was not feeling it. Like, it was just one of those days where it was just like, it wasn't clicking. I wasn't vibing. We were not getting along. So better luck tomorrow, right? Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to pop on and check in with you guys because it's been a while. So, yeah. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. I forgot to tell you guys, get this on your DVR if you have the channel TLC, but 600 Pound Life is back. Woo! I think it starts tonight. This is like some little countdown special, probably just showing like some previews for the season and stuff. But I heard there's like 20 or 30 more people they're following this year. Like, it's just become more and more. It's kind of crazy. And yes, the rest is like Lifetime movies, as you might expect. Yes.
Hello. I hurt my neck. I hurt my neck.
You got a chipped tooth.
Don't judge me. Leave me alone. I'm getting it fixed on Tuesday. And then I'm getting a crown. So, I hurt my neck. Don't know when. Don't know how. I think I did it while I was fixing the car. Maybe like crawling underneath there or something. So, I haven't been sleeping for like the last 2 days because pretty much... Yes, this is very good right here. So yeah, so I went and bought a neck massager thing. It's got heat. Hold on.
Hold on.
Ah, see the heat? Okay. And it just hurts. It hurts so bad. Guys, I haven't been sleeping. It's hurting that bad. So it's pretty much the middle of my back to right behind my ear all the way over to the top of my shoulder. Keep your damn judgments to yourself. And no, you can't use my back massager.
Guess what?
What?
600 Pound Life.
Yes, let's see.
There's supposed to be 20 different people they're following this season. That's a lot. Remember when they first started, it was 4? It was 4 people.
Right.
And they followed them for 7 years before they even, like, made the show. Like, the whole show was made over the course of 7 years. It was awesome.
Yeah, like, Dr. Nowzarden was, like, really young. Like, if you go back to some of the first ones, it's crazy.
Yeah, but it starts tonight.
Yes.
So I'm sure that's what we'll do.
Oh, hold on. Give me just a second. Let me rotate the other way. Ah, yes. Thank you.
Oh, boy. Anyway, little bear.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Just a hello.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello, baby.
Hello, baby. Oh, bear. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I think he wants underneath.
You want to go under? Oh, my goodness.
Hey.
Ow.
Yep.
And he's gone. Actually, he'll just sleep underneath. He goes, so in the mornings, he sleeps in the bathroom downstairs because he has his little bed set up and there's baby gate and stuff. And that's just been that way forever. And that's like his little safe spot. And so then in the morning when we all wake up, we let him out to go pee. And he goes out, he goes pee. He's out there for like 2 minutes, if that. And then as soon as we let him in, he just bolts upstairs to our bed. And he will go under the covers. Doesn't matter if we're in the bed or not either. This is what he does. And he will sleep in here for like 2 to 3 more hours. Don't bother, because he's cold. Don't bother me. And then he'll come, you'll hear the dunk if you're downstairs from like him jumping down.
And that's the second potty break.
That's the second potty break. This is a daily thing. Anyway, let us know if you watch 600 Pound Life too. It's the best. So Nate and I are having ourselves a little lunch date before he goes to work. And we came to like our favorite place for salads. It's Jack's Urban Eats. It's so good. So I got like edamame, marinated tofu, a little bit of croutons, garbanzo beans, kidney beans, and sunflower seeds and corn. And you've got basically the same thing, but
I got artichoke hearts and I got sweet potato.
So good. It's one of our favorites, guys. It's so good.
So good.
Yeah, so I thought I'd show you guys. So So it is Saturday. I just got home a little bit ago from lunch with Nate, and then I stopped by Sprouts. So I have a little grocery haul. I know it says Trader Joe's, but it's just my bag I had. But I did stop by Sprouts, and I got a little haul for you. But I had to stock up because you guys let me know that my protein bars are on sale. So I got them. But yeah, Nate and I had a little lunch before he went into work. He closes tonight, so I am like just chilling here alone. Kiddos at the grandparents, as that's been like a Saturday thing now. And yeah, so I have my Lifetime movie going, as you do, and I'm actually gonna make soup. And I made this last weekend. I mentioned it to you guys with my last grocery haul, I believe, and Nate annihilated it, guys. I had this huge tub of it, and it's gone. And he was like, no, I'm good, I don't need more. And that was like 2 days ago. He's like, I'm ready for more. So, okay, he loves it. So I got stuff to make that, but I didn't really get like a true full grocery haul this time. But I'll go tomorrow and then hopefully have one for you guys Monday, unless something changes. But yeah, anyway, if I look a little tired, Nate and I actually went this morning on a run. Nothing crazy. It was about, I mean, maybe for not most people. For me, I'm like, oh, but no. We went and ran to, remember how we used to go on walks to Starbucks? Well, we ran to Starbucks. So now it's a light jog. But it was nice. It was nice to change it up. I didn't go to the gym today. On Saturdays, it's typically like kind of an open gym day, do what you want, and I normally go. But I was like, not today, not feeling it. I've been having a heck of a week, guys. I feel like this first of the year has just came and bit me. Like, I was so excited going into it. Like, seriously, I was so into it of like, I am ready, and I still am, but I had a heck of a week. Like, I just could not get it together. That's the truth. And so if you are in the same boat, please know you're not alone, because you're seriously not. I didn't really even like what I was eating on my last what I eat in the day. I shouldn't say that. The meals that I had, I loved. They were delicious. My last what I eat in a day, I went into this a little bit of like things I was looking to change and like my, like lowering my fats and stuff. So I won't go all into it since I did talk about it on that video. And the meals that I had in that was delicious, and I will continue to have those throughout. But lowering my fats, I know it sounds crazy, but like, I don't like it. Like, I'm not liking it at all so far. Now, not saying I'm going to give up on it 100% yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards it because I have just felt the urge to like eat super late and I'm not full. I am not satisfied. And that has not been the case for months. And one of you even said, like, although that sounds good and like your meals look great, I'm curious to know if this will actually like satisfy you because I do work out so much. And I'm like, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. And no, it's not working. And even last night, like I got up at like 9:30 at night. And again, you guys know I pretty much don't eat past 7 p.m. unless, from like a rare thing if we go out late or something. But I got up and like literally just was in here with peanut butter, like just going, which I don't want to do that either, like just uncontrollably. And I didn't have that much, but still 9:30 at night. Like I'm like, this is not me. This is not what I've been doing. I could not get into the rhythm of our workouts this week at all. I couldn't do it. So I mentioned, I think earlier on this vlog, which I feel like is all over the place too. Just hear me out. I just want you to know you're not alone if you're feeling this way. But we were kind of changing things up to where normally I have one-on-one training every day. And like we have a new set every day. We don't know what we're really walking into even. And this is good and bad. But it consists typically of, even though some days can be a focus on legs, a focus on arms, sometimes it's full body, there's always an element of cardio. There's always getting your heart rate up, for the most part anyway, and lifting. It's well-rounded and it works. And I really loved it. Well, this last week, we're starting this thing if we choose to, if we want to. And I'm like, hell yeah, this sounds totally up my alley. Where it's literally heavy lifting only. It's a set of 10 different things, 20 reps each one, which is a lot. And you do it for 7 to 10 rounds. Well, I've only been doing 5 rounds because I can barely get through it, and which is not like me. And I hate it. And it sounds so much like me. And now we don't have to do this. We can go back to our training 101. This is something we can do if we really want to bulk up muscle. That's the idea of this. Normally I'd be like, yes, that's why I kind of was like, yeah, I want to switch it up this month. Why not? Let's do this. I hate it, guys. I'm not liking it. Now, I shouldn't say that entirely. I'm just hating not having the other. So I feel like I want to go back to what, like my one-on-one training in the morning, and then incorporate this, maybe not every day because that'd be a lot, but come back and do like a couple times a week doing that one too, because I'm just not liking it. I just told Nate, I told Sydney, my buddy, like, I'm like, she was having a heck of a time this week. She's kind of sick right now too, though, so that doesn't help, but we could not do it. We could not get into our rhythm. Like physically we could do it, but not ourselves. We're usually like kind of in the top bracket too, because we have like points based on that band we wear around us. No, we're like at the bottom. We are struggling, guys. We are struggling. And then the food thing on top of it, it's just been a week where I'm like, what the hell? Like, that's how I feel. And I gotta tell you that, like, seriously, up until last night, like, I was just not feeling it, not feeling myself, and at all. And I also know, I'm sorry to be TMI, but again, I want to share it because if you're going through anything similar, no, you're not alone. But when I switched up, like, kind of lowering my fats and stuff too, and not to say this is correlated 100%, but this is how I think, I got like totally like stopped up, constipated for days. And finally, I'm okay now. But guys, I felt just like, I'm wearing like comfy clothes right now, but I felt just huge. And like to the point where like a sit-up would kill me because it was so just huge. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why is this? Why am I doing this? It's just not been a great week. And I don't know. So in a nutshell, I don't know if I'm going to continue to really worry about it as much as far as like lowering my fats. I feel like I want to just eat what's been satisfying me and still been working for me, and just really focus still on the protein aspect, because that wouldn't really be as much like a big change or anything from what I was doing before, but I can look back and go, there was definitely days I was lower. So maybe that be my focus versus the fats right now of just like making sure I'm getting that protein every day. I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting. Thanks for listening. But this morning I was kind of like just laying in bed, didn't want to do anything, didn't want to go to the gym, didn't want to. And then I was like, let's go for a walk. We haven't done that in forever. It's supposed to rain like any time now too, so we missed all that. It's pretty cold out, but I was like, nope, let's jog, just me and Nate. And that's what we did, and it felt really good. Burned like 500 calories, and like, which is pretty good really for a light workout. And it was cool. Got my Americano, took a little breather, and then ran back. So it was like 3-ish miles. It's crazy to say because I just used to never run at all. Anyway, I feel better though. That's the good part, is like I already feel better, and that salad was delicious, one of our favorites, and I feel like I'm gonna have oatmeal for dinner and get back to my roots, guys. But again, I don't want to put it out there that those meals that I shared on my last What I Eat in a Day are like not going to be in the lineup at all, because they certainly are, but so is a dollop of peanut butter. Just saying. Anyway, thanks for listening to me, and just know that if this first week of the year was tough for you, it was for me too. But the whole point in all of it is don't give up. Just try again. Dust yourself off and try again, because that's what I'm going to do too. And I know next week's going to be better. I'm going to change some stuff up with my workouts. Sydney and I both agree. We're going to just get back on track, So, thanks for listening. I'm going to show you guys. It's right back here. I got it off of Thrive. That came yesterday. I just hadn't had a chance to show you guys. But I did go ahead and order, like I said, some more products that I'm going to be trying out. Now, I have totally used this before. This is the plant-based protein from Garden of Life. This is how I originally started with protein powders. I loved it. Funny enough, though, I have to admit, like, I was all about this. Then we switched to Orgain protein powders. And now I don't really think these taste the best, but it's mostly because I'm comparing it to Orgain. So even still, even though I went this route this time, I still think the Orgain ones, if you're going truly for like true flavor, Orgain. But I do think the sport edition of this protein is amazing because it has so much in it, you guys, like so much. It would be a lot to even list. It's a lot, but I will link this all below. So if you want to look into it and you are, you know, pretty active at the gym and stuff, and you're looking for a way to up your protein and be plant-based, I mean, and this also has a lot of the BCAAs in it and the like amino acids and a tons of stuff too. So this is really good for recovery too. So I did go ahead and get this. I got the chocolate one. They have it in vanilla too for the sport edition one. Again, I got all of this off of Thrive. I mentioned that before, which I will link below, but I will also link these below through Amazon. I believe all 3 of these things are on there as well. Actually, even possibly like $1 or $2 cheaper than what I paid on Thrive, but I think you still have to be a Prime Amazon member for those prices. A lot of us are, I am, but just so you know that. But if you want to look at them individually and stuff too, anyway. I also went ahead, I'm not too sure about this, guys. I went ahead, I have not tried this yet. The organic Garden of Life plant-based energy and focus. Essentially, this is like a pre-workout. Now, I used to like not be about pre-workout at all, and it makes me anxious from what I remember back in the day. Now, granted, products have really changed since then, but I just always stick to coffee. I still do, but I have been trying one at our gym by Flight, which is vegan too. And I do like it, but I wasn't doing it like all the time, but like for some workouts, just when I feel like I need a little extra, and it'll get you sweating. It will get you going. It really will. Sydney, if she doesn't start moving after she takes it, she gets all red and like, she's crazy. But you know, go at your own, you know, speed with this, maybe even own dose at this, meaning you don't even have to do the whole thing. It can help though, it can. So, but with that, the one that I was taking from my gym, it's not bad. I think it actually tastes good. We're like hardcore with it. You're supposed to mix it in water and then take it like 20 minutes before you work out. No, we just take the scooper and down it like a pixie stick, basically. We love it. However, with that said, and that's how I was trying it before, this smells terrible. Like, it does not smell good, guys. So this is, oh, I'm sorry, blackberry flavor. It kind of, I know it's hard to see, but it's a little scooper in there. It's just not very, I haven't tried it, so I'll have to let you know, but here's it doesn't smell good. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Okay, you know what? It's actually not that bad. I might actually mix this instead of downing it though, with water, but it's actually pretty good from just that. Okay, not so bad, but it doesn't smell great. So that again is a pre-workout. Has 85 milligrams of caffeine in it, which really isn't like crazy, at least to me. Very natural, vitamin B12 in it as well, so that's cool that it has that. It's got a lot in it actually. But it does also have some sugar, 11 grams of sugar, 55 calories. Didn't really notice that when I bought it. I'm gonna see how I feel. Now I can kind of compare too. Anyway, then on that, I wanted to go and get some recovery. Gosh, everything adds up, right? So again, it's within their sport line, Garden of Life, and this is the organic plant-based recovery blackberry lemonade. I have tried this once now. I did yesterday actually, and it's pretty good. But again, kind of high in sugar too, and 60 calories. So I don't know if I don't notice a huge difference by incorporating these in about a month or so, just to give it time. We'll see. I don't know, but I did get those, and I wanted to share that with you guys as just when you really get into working out, I think it's so important that you take care of yourself the best that you can. You guys know I take my multivitamins and all that, take turmeric pills, just anything that can help, because I think too, like we have this idea that we can't, you know, you shouldn't work out every day because you need to recover. And although there is some validity in that, but I also think it's mostly, you know, it's not so much that you can't work out daily. Maybe you tone it down a bit but from time to time, but it's more of, again, how we take care of ourselves once we're done working out. Yeah, anyway, so let me show you what I also got from Sprouts today. And again, I'm going to make that soup, that veggie soup with farro in it, and I think I put lentils in it last time too. Anyway, he's obsessed. When we went to lunch, it's at Jack's Urban Eats, which I believe is in like one other town too, but it's kind of just a local thing. So I don't think it's everywhere. It's so good, you guys, but it's in the parking lot next to our Whole Foods. So we walked over there and we saw right when we walked in, Nate just wanted to see if they had like something small that he could take for lunch too today. We're at the end of the week and he's out of soup. But right when we walked in, they had these big packs here, or pretty big packs of blueberries, and they were like $3.99 plus like 80 cents off if you're a Prime member for Amazon, which I am. And I was like, oh, that's an amazing deal. So I got 2 packets of that from Whole Foods first. But funny enough, when I went to Sprouts, they had them like super cheap too. So it wasn't even that good of a deal after all, but I thought it was. I had good intent. These, you know what? I'm going to just tell you the prices as I go to, because I have the receipt here instead of having to even go in and do it. But yeah, when I went to Sprouts, they had the littler cases, but these were only $1 a piece. So yeah, I eat a lot of blueberries, guys. You know the drill, so I wasn't even worried about it. I got 2 more. So those, again, were 99 cents a piece. Here's something I want to share with you guys. I got this about a month ago, maybe, or 3 weeks ago even. Sambucus elderberry, these little like throat lozengers. You guys, I ran out of these last Saturday, so a week ago. And I had just been taking them at night, even like in bed, just when I want. It's almost like a little candy. Look. You do what you got to do, right? But they're like little throat lozengers. And I just opened it because I had one on the way home. But these are supposed to be really, really good to just kind of prevent getting sick. Sure enough, I made it through. Like for 3 weeks and I was good. Everyone's getting sick. Sunday came and Monday came. And again, I think that also started my week off kind of poorly. Is I didn't really get fully sick, I guess. But I started getting a sore throat, started getting the runny nose, was not feeling it, and I ran out of these. And I can't say 100% that this is what they were from, but literally, like, it was just the timing of it was like right then. And I was like, no, I'm getting more of these. These are good. And then it was funny too, when people were getting sick, everyone's like, oh, take this Sambucus, take elderberry. And I'm like, maybe there's something to be said about that. So I will say though, they're kind of pricey. They were, I believe, 25% off because they are $5.49, but take off $1.37 because like right now at Sprouts, they're doing like 25% off all of their like health products and like vitamins and stuff, and that's technically considered one. This sale, I believe, goes to the 9th, so you're still good if you want to go out and get, you know, your protein bars. You know what I mean? You know, guys? I did. I went for it. Nate actually told me that he wanted to like, okay, funny enough, I rave about these. You know this. But Nate doesn't really love them. I'm like, get out of this house. Get out. No, but he really doesn't love them. And I know one of you, Mandy, I remember you told me that you didn't really like them. That's the only 2. You guys are crazy. A lot of you have told me that you have gotten them since I've like raved about them and you love them. I do think, I will admit, I don't love these like room temperature. You have to put them in the fridge. They're so good in the fridge. They're kind of hard to bite, which I kind of like, but could be kind of annoying to some. But they're chewy when you do that. They're chewy and they're good. And so anyway, Nate was like, do they have other flavors? Well, technically, guys, the peanut butter, this is crunchy peanut butter. And you can kind of see it there, has the vegan label on it. These are vegan and available in the slim line too. They also have toasted coconut. They didn't have it at my Sprouts though, but I know that is a flavor option that is vegan as well within the slim line. And why I keep saying the slim line is because they have their like regular version too, but I just think you can't beat the macros on this. So go the slim route. But they also have like a brownie brittle and like a raspberry truffle one. Sounds delicious. delicious. They're right next to these, but those two are not vegan. They do have like a whey protein in them. So just so you know, if you're looking for truly plant-based ones as well. But I got these peanut butter ones for him more so than for me. I have tried these before. I do like them. They're very good, but I'm just all about the mint ones. So got a box of these. You get 12 in the box. These are only 99 cents right now, guys, till Wednesday, I believe, the 9th. Isn't that Wednesday? Anyway, but so I got 2 more boxes. I have pretty much like 10 of these in the fridge right now, but it doesn't matter. They will get eaten. So I got 2 more boxes of these ones as well. These are, again, the dark chocolate or chocolate mint. They're bomb. They're amazing. So got those. And I needed again to get stuff for the soup, and I went ahead this time and I've been putting tomato sauce in the soup, and I'll link right up here for you guys the video where I kind of showed this recipe to begin with if you have not seen it. And I put tomato sauce and tomato paste in the soup, and I think that's actually vital in this, because I would say, oh, if you don't have it, leave it out and you'll just have kind of the veggie broth. No, you need that like richness to it. It's so good. It's like a veggie basic soup, but then it's almost got like the minestrone flavor because you're adding like tomatoes. This is bomb. But I went ahead this time and got the tomato paste in the tube. And let me see what this price was, because I've been buying the little things in like the cans of tomato paste, $1.49 for this. And you always waste so much because it's like you only use like half the can, if that, and then you don't know what to do with the rest of it. So there's that. But yeah, it comes in a little squeeze tube, so you can squeeze out a tablespoon or 2, and then you can store the rest in the fridge. So I went that route knowing he loves the soup now. And then they also had these on sale, 4 for $5. The tomato sauce, no salt added, by Muir Glen Organic. So I just got 4 cans of this for the soup. I've been using like 2 cans for it. I make a big pot of it too. But yeah, those were 4 for $5. And then again, I've been adding farro to it. Well, I ran out officially, and I saw that this one, they had regular farro too that wasn't like flavored and stuff, and it was kind of pricey. So I saw they had this one where it's porcini mushroom flavored. Might be a slightly smaller bag though than the other one I saw. You guys know mushroom ain't really my favorite thing, but Nate loves it, and I don't mind it so much, probably like cooked in like something like a soup. I just don't like to eat like a raw mushroom. It's gross. But I did get this. This is very similar. It's a wheat, so it's not gluten-free, just bear that in mind, but it's very similar. Farro is like rice, like brown rice is what I would like describe it as. And it just makes the soup so much heartier, get some carbs in there. And I went ahead and got 3 shallots. That's one thing I did change up last time. Oh, let me tell you the price, sorry. $2.99 for the farro. I did use shallots last time instead of onions, and I felt like it actually did taste a little bit better. But if you only have onions, it's totally fine too. But I saw they had them, so I got them. This was $1.44 for all 3. And then I did go ahead and get some organic carrots. These were 71 cents, and I got 4 or 5 of them here. I love these little things. So they had those just individually, so I grabbed those for the soup. And then I got 1 stalk of celery, and that was $1.69 for this stock, and organic as well. My total for the whole trip was $51.80. Not bad considering all these protein bars, you know. But I don't love celery. I really don't. I'm the vegan that doesn't love kale and doesn't love celery. And that's one thing actually I put in the soup the first time was kale, and I totally forgot for the last time. But add spinach, that totally works too. But I will tell you, carrots and celery and the onions or shallot to start it, it's so good. So do it. Do it for that, but you don't have to eat this raw because it's gross. Anyway, so that's my little grocery haul for you guys. And yeah, thanks again for listening to me. And I again just want you to know that we're going into a new week, new start. We got this. It's all good. I'm just going to kind of look back at this week as a wash, a little bit of a learning experience of what I do and don't like, what I do think works for me and what doesn't, at least right now, and start over. Let's just act like this is a first. Let's just do that. I'm into it. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna just, again, I'm gonna watch my Lifetime. I'm gonna make this soup. Maybe I'll pop in and show you it as I go, but I did, again, show it on that video for the recipe of it. And I might turn on the playoff game, which I guess is Dallas and Seahawks. I could be wrong on that, but I know it's Dallas. And might turn on that later, see what happens. Love you guys so, so much. I will see you very, very soon. Okay, just to show you guys a little bit, I got the scallions, the celery, and carrots in here with a little bit of coconut oil. I don't really use oil that often for cooking, but I really think it does make the veggies so good in this. I mean, guys, we're talking this whole pot is full of soup, and it goes so many meals. So 1 tablespoon of oil for like 10 plus meals, I'm good with that. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. And then I have all my spices here. We went over this last week, but I'm going to start putting in my spices. I like to do it too when I'm like, not even all the veggies are in here yet. Like I'm still going to do zucchini and broccoli in here. And I just like to do those a little bit later. But I always find that if you add the seasonings before the broth, then it tastes so much better. I don't know why, it just does. I'm gonna put some onion salt. Let's do just a teeny bit of chili flakes. I'm just gonna use my fingers even, just like a little. Not too much, it does not take much. And then I'm gonna do some Italian seasoning. I've been doing that a lot. Now, it's going to look like way over seasoned, but again, that's just because not everything's in here. I'm going to do some thyme. Whatever you have. I mean, whatever you like, just go for it, you know? It'll be good. And then, I think that's it. Maybe some parsley. That's why I love having these spices right here, too. It's literally right by the stove. It's just easy to throw them in. Okay. I have my garlic. You don't want to burn your garlic, and it doesn't take much sometimes, so add that a little bit later in the process. I have some zucchini chopped up. I'm going to still chop up some of this broccoli to put in there. And then again, we'll have the farro. We're going to put this better than bouillon in it, just because this makes this is instead of using actual veggie broth, this makes your own by adding water to it, and this base, it's awesome. So it definitely spreads your buck too. It's definitely more cost effective to do it that way. And I think that's it, unless I'm forgetting something. But again, I'll link it below for you guys. It's so good. It's so good. So I'm just cooking along. All right, so garlic is in. The little squirts of tomato paste are in. And then I'm going to add the tomato sauce. And again, I do like 2 cans for this whole pot. And it really does just make it such a good richness. It's so yummy. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to add the vegetable base. This is just how I've done it in this order before, and it's been so good. Again, this is the veggie base here. I go a little heavy, I think, because, I think it just seasons it so well. All right, and then, so you want to add this, though, like all the sauce and stuff, when the carrots and celery are cooked up pretty well. And then let's put in our zucchini, and I let this go for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And then at that point is when I add the farro, which also cooks for like an additional 25 minutes. And it's perfect. Like, it's so, so good. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to add the broccoli, and I'm going to fill it to like here with water. And let that go again for like 20 minutes, then add the farro and like 20 more minutes, and then it's good to go. So yummy. Right, so I just measured it too. This is 12 cups of water in here. So, and it's full. It's very full, but it will cook down a little bit before I add the farro, so it's still good. But I am going to put a lid on it, or at least a little bit, maybe put it like slightly off to let a little bit cook down. And turn your heat to like medium. It will come to like a boil or a simmer. And again, 20 minutes. Okay, so it's like 45 minutes or so later from when I last checked in, and everything should basically be done now. Now, you can turn this way down and let it sit here for hours. And really, the longer you do it, it'll just taste even better and better. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what? I didn't technically add in the spinach. not even going to this time. Well, should I? I probably should, huh? All right, fine. Let's go get some spinach. That's definitely one that like you don't want to add till like the end, just because you don't want it to like overcook. And this takes literally just minutes of wilting in, basically. So we'll do that. Actually, the spinach is on its way out, so pick out the good leaves here and call it good. But doesn't that look so good though? Yes, and I'm telling you, that farro in there is just, it makes it so good, guys, and so hearty, but still light too. You know, it kind of doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. I got like splatters all over my stove now. This is what happens. I kind of give up. So that's basically in a nutshell how you make it too. But again, I can link that video a little bit more in depth too, but really just throw in what you got, but do the tomato sauce and paste, which will just help make it a little thicker, although it's still definitely a thinner soup, and add some type of like grain or pasta even into it, just something to give it a little more heartiness, and you're good to go. I don't understand what the problem is. What's the problem? Is this a problem? It's not a problem for me. I think this is a great setup.